This week, we're exploring Kenai Fjords National Park, which is just outside the coastal town of Seward, Alaska. We get to experience the park in two different ways, by cruising along the coastline and hiking the challenging Harding Icefield Trail. But things don't go quite as planned with either. Ooh, we need the heat on.
Oh no! Oh, shoot. I picked up a lot more speed than I expected.
And when it's finally time to move on to our next location, we take our rig down the steepest hill we've ever driven, only to get stuck at the bottom. Well, things escalated quickly.
Yep.
You be a good girl. You be a good girl.
Be good, Trent. Stay.
We have been so lucky with beautiful Alaska weather. Actually, I don't know if it's technically Alaska weather because it's not typically what you expect in Alaska. It's been always bright and sunny and warm, and now it's just rainy and drizzly today. The day that we're gonna spend the entire day out on the water. I know we can't complain because we're in Alaska. We're so excited to be here. But I do wish it was sunny today.
The cruise today is going to be 8.5 hours long. We're going past 3 glaciers. Really hoping to see a calving glacier while we're out there. We have a giant wildlife checklist, but the calving glacier is like top of my list.
And by giant wildlife checklist, he means 5. We came up with 5 that we wanted to see.
Yep.
So we want to do sea otter,
Orca,
humpback,
seal or sea lion.
Yep, those are kind of, we know they're different, but it's like, yeah,
We'll be happy if we see one of them.
And then, what was the other one we wanted to see? Oh, puffins! We want to see a puffin in the wild. We did see them in last video in the Alaska Sea Life Center, but I want to see one like actually out in the Kenai Fjords National Park.
Oh, and this is part 46?
46, yeah. The cruise is starting early.
Yeah, nice. I walk slow enough, I shouldn't get any water in my shoes.
Especially since those are not waterproof.
Kalyn got us all checked in. We're in the lounge, just waiting. And of course, we have 20 knot wind today, which, I'm gonna sit down.
That means I have to move.
If you know me, we've got 2 issues today. Number 1, will my back survive? I'm saying yes on that one. Number 2, will my stomach survive? I'm still iffy on that one. I took a Dramamine last night. I took a Dramamine this morning. So hopefully we don't have a Channel Islands repeat. I really might throw up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dude's going back there.
So that's why you're so drowsy
Yes,
today.
I'm just like, I want to just take a nap.
No, we're supposed to see aminals and glaciers.
All right, you ready? Let's
Go.
do this.
We're boarding.
How we doing?
Good.
All right, and 2 of you?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll just hang on to this ticket
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Yep.
You're not too attached to it.
Nope.
Okay, great. This is our boat over here.
All right.
We do seat 60 people.
One of the reasons we picked the 8.5-hour cruise, because you can do shorter cruises here. There's 4, 6, 7-hour ones. Is to see the wildlife, see as much wildlife as possible. But we get to go through 3 tidewater glaciers.
Kalyn was really knew how much I wanted to see a calving glacier.
So I'm like,
She's
let's
I'm
give
gonna
him
make
3
the best
chances.
chance.
So hopefully we'll see one calving. We've got our little route going on here, and it's going to be a fun day. So this is the cruise that goes the furthest and in the most remote in parts of the park. Apparently this is all the wildlife that we could see.
I can't wait to see a pigeon.
I know, I'm really excited about that one.
And I don't think we've said what cruise line we went with. This is Major Marine out of
Tours.
Seward, Alaska.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
All right, they said there is something interesting up here.
Not yet.
All right, we got a humpback out there. Let's see if it pops up. This would be on our checklist. There's blowhole.
There's some pretty heavy seas in the Gulf of Alaska. Kalyn's not feeling well. I'm doing okay. I'm fighting it just by sitting here, even though I I'm sitting backwards, just being able to have my head against something, just kind of close my eyes. So I'm just afraid that like once you start feeling seasick, usually it doesn't go away all that much. We'll see. How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little bit better. I think lunch helped. I've been doing these little ginger candy chews that the crew gave me, so that has been helpful. But now we're in like a bay area so it's a lot more calm, and I think that's also helping. So it's kind of a trifecta of things.
This is so cool. Made it!
We're off the boat! We have our land legs back.
We got everything off the list except for one thing.
Except for the
orca. We did not see an
orca.
orca, although the other boat behind us was called the orca, so I'm kind of calling that a win.
It was nice to see the fin whale though.
That was really cool.
Yeah, they say it's really rare sighting. So we're gonna, maybe we can just replace that with the orca.
There we go, there we go. We still saw 5 epic wildlife
Yes.
on this rainy, dreary, cold cruise.
Ooh, we need the heat on.
So if we were betting who was going to get motion sick on this cruise, the smart money was not on me.
No, I don't know what happened. I just don't get seasick, and the waters just must have been really rough once we went out into the Gulf of Alaska. So I don't know what the deal was with there, but like I don't know, what do you call attendant on board? It was very nice, got me some ginger chews, like candy chews, which did help. So I was thankful to have that. I'm still not sure about this hat.
Well, without the hat, it looks like this.
That's not terrible.
So, anyway, all in all, I would highly recommend like going on a cruise like this if, and this is a big if you don't struggle with seasickness. Because that really messed with Kalyn's adventure, and I always was going between like 70% and 90%, and so I was just constantly having to monitor it.
And if you can predict the weather,
yes,
do it.
Oh my goodness,
do it.
I
mean, it gives a moody vibe. Like, that's fine. I think it's more like the drizzly, constant rain and trying to see things that was really hard.
And for us, the extra challenge of trying to shoot video in the rain.
Yeah, because you're wiping lens covers off, and it's just hard. And I know we sound like we're complaining. We're not trying to. We're just saying the facts of the situation, that it was just, it just made the cruise a little more difficult. But we're here in Alaska. We saw incredible wildlife. The coastline is gorgeous, and I really had a hugely good experience with the company that we went with.
I think the biggest complaint was just not feeling well. If the not feeling well really can put a damper on things.
That's not our only adventure here in Kenai Fjords National Park. So we did the water adventure. Hopefully tomorrow, if the weather holds,
I was going to say weather.
We'll do a land adventure. TBD on whether that's going to actually happen or not.
We'll see you shortly.
Good morning. I feel like we finally have our land legs back under us. It took a while. Like, when did your stomach start?
Not till this morning.
Like, easing up? Yeah, I don't know, last night it was not good. But we are going on a hike today to Kenai Fjords National Park.
Apples?
Thank you. And no, you may not have these. I know you love apples. I know. You can't come. It's a national park. I'm sorry, no dogs. No dogs are allowed.
But this hike we're doing with somebody. We're actually going with Craig and Victoria. And if everything goes according to plan, it's not going to rain.
Hopefully not. Get your nose out of there. Just supposed to be cloudy. But we are missing one very essential item that we need for this hike because we're going into the backcountry of Alaska and I don't want to be without it. All right, you got money?
I do.
Okay.
I have a credit card. That means I still have money, right?
As long as it's not declined. No, really.
We really
pay off our credit cards every month.
It's a joke.
Aha.
I actually think, my voice just cracked. I think I'm hitting puberty. I actually think that other people are more concerned about the fact that we don't have this thing we're going to pick up than we are.
I know.
We've gotten comment after comment after comment after comment of people who are like, you have this, right?
Obviously, we're talking about bear spray, which I hope we can find it in town. People made it sound like you could find it anywhere in Alaska, so
that's the hope.
Let's hope, because I was reading reviews on this trail and one of the people were saying that there's a sign that there was a mama and her 2 cubs seen, and she did a little bluff charge at them.
I knew it. I knew you were bluffing. I knew he was bluffing.
So we would like to avoid the bluff charges and just have an extra piece of equipment to make sure that we are not bear snacks. Hi.
Quick question. Do you have bear spray?
Yes, we do. Over on the other side of the other register.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Whew. $50.
Yeah, that's the price I was expecting.
Do we want Sabre Frontiersman Max or Counter Assault Bear Deterrent?
All right, bear spray
We
secured.
have just basically confirmed that we will now never see any more bears while we hike the entire time.
And if we do,
we're
we're
prepared.
not gonna die.
This reminds me of the pamphlet that I saw going into a national park. It was like, if a bear charges you and you don't have bear spray, stand still because most of the time it's a bluff charge. My problem with that is the most of the time. What about the 2 times that it's not? I feel like I should run it, which brings me to the other point. I'm glad we have the bear spray today because as of today, I'm the slowest one in the group. So I'm the bait if the bear spray doesn't work.
Yeah, if you didn't watch our last video, you won't realize that he tweaked his back. I don't know that an 8.5, almost 9-mile hike is going to be good for you today.
I'm on the tail end where I feel like the more activity I do, the better the back gets.
Well,
the more
then
stretching, and so
we're
see.
doing activity because
9
it's like
miles.
3,000 feet elevation gain. So you're going to be all activity out.
We'll be all limber by the end of this.
Sun trying to peek through
It really is.
Whoa, this would be amazing. All right, let's have you try to open this.
It's Christmas.
And don't spray yourself.
Okay, there's a reason I brought Kalyn's knife out here.
This is painful.
Not as painful as it will be when I cut myself. There we go. All right.
So do we cut that
it says
little yellow thing
Yeah, it says
on?
remove after purchase.
Okay.
So we purchased it. I'm not going to point that thing toward my face. We need to sharpen your knife.
It's not going to gut someone.
Hopefully it's a deterrent. All right, here we go. I removed it. All right, so I'm assuming this slide off before use. So here's our...
Is that the safety thing?
Yeah, it's a safety. So you pop that off, push down on that.
Push down
with
and
your
it
thumb.
sprays.
So you got finger through, finger at the bottom, thumb on the trigger.
Okay.
But we're gonna put that safety back on there because
All right, now we know how to use
we
it.
don't need any accidental firings.
So if we meet Mama Grizzly and her cubs,
we can spray the mama and
spray
seal the cubs.
mom. No, spray the mom. Don't spray the cubs. All right, we found some scragglers. Wait, scragglers, stragglers?
Stragglers.
I
same
always
thing.
say the wrong word. Yes.
Up on the side of the road.
Yup, they were just hitchhiking, and so now we're gonna go do an actual hike. I'm carrying the pack
Oh, I was
today.
gonna carry the pack.
No, because you've got Mr. bad back.
I predict this lasts about 15 to 20 minutes and then I'll be here.
Excuse me? You can have the trekking poles
Okay.
to help your back. Man, you got it so easy. No backpack.
I'm carrying
Responsible for the trekking poles. That's it.
Is this passive
Look at us, like pack rats back here. There's a trail register, so we should all sign it because that's going to guarantee that we don't die.
I don't think that's how it works. I'll run back and grab it.
Thanks. I knew you were useful for something.
Not for carrying them back.
If you do decide to come do this trail, it does not wait to start going up. Like, we started on this trail, it's been non-stop up ever since. I would like to state for the record that being the only person in the group without a backpack is very disconcerting when you're passing other people. I so appreciate Kalyn looking after me, taking care of my back, but when you pass other groups and they look and they see a group of 4 and there's one dude in the back without a backpack, you instantly feel very self-conscious and you almost want to be like, my back hurts, my back hurts. That's why I'm not carrying it. That's why my wife is hauling the back. You gonna dump your coat?
Dump in my coat.
I'll take it.
It's okay.
I know it's okay. I want to take it.
You're having manly issues.
I'm having manly issues. I want to take the backpack.
Is it the same as like womanly issues?
No. You know that if you put it on the ground, I'm taking it.
I know. That's right. That's why the backpack is not on the ground.
Stopping for a snack?
Getting a snack. You said you could go over to the overlook and get a snack, but I don't want to walk up to go get a snack.
And by go get a snack, they mean get your own snack that you brought yourself. There's not a snack bar up here. At least I doubt there's a snack bar up here.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Toria's bringing out the trekking poles now.
This one's too tall.
All right, we're stopping for lunch. Lunch with a view, kind of obscured by clouds. That's how high we are.
2 important questions. Team more jelly or less jelly on your sandwiches?
More jelly.
Yeah, more.
Both it.
Yes.
More jelly.
Unless you can
I'll
find
wait
some
on this
peanut
one.
butter with more sugar than jelly. I guess.
And when you're making a sandwich, you put the peanut butter on one slice of bread. You stick your knife in the jelly. What do you do next?
Not contaminate the other one. That's what you're asking, you weirdo. This is not mine.
Peanut butter on one side,
I didn't
jelly
realize-
on the other side, and then smash.
I didn't realize that there was a right way to
We
do
are
this.
apparently like on an island on this one.
No, I'm on an island with not over excessive
Yeah, you're
jellifying
on
my
a very,
sandwich.
very
Wow.
small island.
She like waves the jelly over the bread and is like, that's good.
Just a couple of
You're
little
gonna choke
sprinkles.
and die.
Yeah.
From the bread?
And the peanut butter, it's, yes.
Well, we are making a quick crampon break, which brings us to the part of the story where we tell you guys that we live in 310 square feet and somehow could not find our crampons this morning. We looked in the sports basket where they should have been. We looked in all our backpacks, 0 crampons. So Kalyn and I are going to share the 2 trekking poles we have.
Yep.
'cause
And
we
we're
couldn't-
going to be jealous of these two who actually came prepared.
They brought their crampons. We tried to convince them to like let us have 1 crampon each, so we all have like a right or left. No. So we're gonna lead. That way, if we fall, they can catch us.
There we go.
Or
That's
is
the
it so
plan.
you don't have to watch how efficient we are?
Yes, exactly.
Victoria took pity on me because she doesn't need these anymore. Because we are going all the way up there.
All right.
I made it up here yet.
Now we gotta wait for these 2 to take their crampons off. We're ready to go.
We are.
I'm good.
Ready to book it. Hey, you're waiting on me.
As usual.
Per usual.
That's right. Just rub it all over me. That could be good for you.
shelter here in the middle of the ice field.
Well, we made it. Woo!
Do we get to woohoo? We're here.
No, you're
Can
not
we
here.
woohoo?
No woohoos.
Oh, we have more to go?
We have more to go.
Okay. Do we get to set foot on the
Glacier.
Harding Icefield, or do we just get
I'm
to
not
see it?
stopping you.
Well, it depends. If it's like a long ways away,
We'll see. All right, guys. I
Made
think
it.
this is it. We made it.
only slight disappointment.
But you can't get down
Because
there.
we're over the ice field, not like on the ice field.
It's all the way down.
Like, does the trail keep going?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are y'all doing it?
Craig and I are going to attempt to make it down to the Harding Icefield.
Okay, I got
Kalyn,
the
oh, hang
backpack.
on, let me unsnap this. That'll be easier. All right, 1 second. There we go. That was some cool camera work. The problem with this is the whole hike is going to be downhill except for this spot coming back up from the Harding Icefield.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks. The thing I want to hike to, but I don't think we'll be able to, is that hole over there.
There's a chance I go to it.
Oh no!
Oh, holy spirit.
I picked up a lot more speed than I expected. All right, I'm pretty confident this stuff, there's ice underneath what we're walking on. I'm gonna see if I can skirt around here.
Okay.
Safety tells me we should stay where we can assess what's going on.
Yeah.
This part right here has me sketched out a little bit.
What's crazy though is this is a bowl.
Yeah,
So all the water's going to right here, and which is probably what I would assume caused this.
well, we made it to the rocks, and ladies and gentlemen, that looks dangerous. I'd love to be able to see into it a little bit more. And the thing is, we think this is dangerous down here too, because this is a nice valley. We've got water flowing down from that direction, water flowing down from this direction. So there's for sure some sort of under ice water system going on there.
That is enormous, and it's kind of freaky. We are not going anywhere near it.
Oh, I think that far side is like, I think that's a 50 foot.
You think so?
At least.
So, I mean, even if it did break off and you just fall onto some more snow that's down there and not into the water that's rushing that we can clearly hear,
Right.
how are you getting rescued?
Yeah, there's no way out.
A super expensive helicopter ride
Which
an
I don't
hour and a
even-
half from now.
And I don't even know if we have cell service, so
Yeah, so actually like
much
5
longer.
hours from now, you know. So there is one last thing we got to do. We did not walk all the way down here for nothing. We're walking on this glacier, and not like just a little piece of snow that we crossed to come to this rock. We actually got to walk on this, or it wasn't worth it, in my opinion.
No, I agree.
All right, there they are in the middle of the ice field.
So we basically have made it to the top.
It's a little bit crazy.
Oh, this is insane. Oh my gosh.
Does the plan slide back down?
I think so.
All right, you ready for the not fun part of this whole thing?
This part, we just wore our legs out
Yeah.
on this, I believe, and this is about to be terrible.
And now we get to go uphill. But the good news is once we finish this uphill, it's all downhill for the rest of the
all
day.
downhill. I'm already out of breath though.
Okay, so tell us how it was.
Tough, sketchy, scary.
Sketchy.
You should be proud of us
Why?
because we didn't do the sketchy thing that we both really wanted to do but knew better than to do. Like crawl up to the
I wanted to
edge of that.
Were you gonna go to that cave?
So we went to the front of the cave. There's a
Oh.
dirt mound in front of it. So we stood and looked in.
But it's not quite good enough. Like the viewing of it still just
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
really contemplating whether or not to go closer. I think Joseph's a little.
I'm so glad
I was-
Joseph. Yes.
I feel like I left a pretty solid butt imprint though. All right, we made it.
We didn't die.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That turned out to be a crazy hike and like way a lot longer going down
Down
than
to
it
forever.
did going back
Every
up.
turn, it's like the parking lot's still
Yeah.
just as far
Did you
away.
feel like it was like a 4 or 5 star hike in terms of like views, length?
Put him on the hot seat.
I know I did put you on the hot seat.
4-star because the trail didn't really actually go down to the glacier.
Right. They just kind of made their own trail.
The end of trail was where we were, according to all trails in the hike. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a view of the ice fields. But anyway, we're gonna get dry socks on, and we'd all decided we are way too tired. To eat food, to make food.
Yeah, I'm not tired to eat food, so we're gonna go find a restaurant in Seward and finally get some food.
You guys, I cannot believe it is mid-July already. We've had such a good time here in Seward. We're both starting to feel a little better. The back's feeling a little bit more limber, but it is time for us to move on to the next destination. Craig and Victoria actually took off this morning to their next spot. We're gonna meet back up with them next week, but now it's Kalyn and I's turn. We've got to tear everything down so that we can get on to our next spot.
We don't have too far to go today, only like 140-ish miles from one side of the Kenai Peninsula over to the other, so the Homer area. There is a really pretty boondocking spot that I'm excited about that I hope we can get into, and if we can get into, hopefully we can get back out. We'll have to show you how it is, but hopefully our big rig can handle it.
How come whenever you tell me there's an awesome boondocking spot, it comes with that caveat of
Comes
like
with strings.
6-mile dirt road, or maybe we can get in? Trying to find free dump stations in Alaska has been a little bit challenging. However, if you're in the Seward area, they have a free dump station right here in the middle of town. Pop through. It's actually got like 2 lanes, 2 sets of potable water, 2 spots to dump. It's quite convenient. And if you're here at like 4 in the afternoon, hardly anybody's here.
There's also dumpsters that are completely free to use, which is just very exciting because when you've been boondocking, trying to find a place to put your trash is one of the hardest things. Little Miss Sleepyhead.
So here we go. We'll pull off here.
Okay, and go walk down.
And then go walk down. We're getting steeper. I'm trying to hold the camera kind of like
Here you can kind of see.
straight 90 degrees. Kalyn's dropping down.
Still doable though, right?
Yeah, this is, well, I mean, for sure doable. There's other fifth wheels down here, but it keeps getting more and more sketch the longer we go. My estimation is this is a 8 to maybe 9% grade down here at the beginning, but if you make it up past this spot on your way out, you're good to go. But this spot is rather steep. So this is the spot. What are your thoughts so far?
I feel like it's the boondocking spot I'm excited about. The first boondocking spot I'm excited about in Alaska.
Where are we?
If you think we can get down
Oh,
here.
we can certainly get down here. Getting out is going to be a bigger challenge. We can definitely get out of here. I don't think we can park down here though.
No, I was thinking of
Right
if we
here?
park here.
Alrighty, here we go. Let's give this a shot.
Here he comes. Oh my word. Look how steep that is.
I think we got to try pulling in behind this guy.
Okay.
So we are 5 1/4 inches off. So it's nice because the RV sank into the rocks a little bit. So I just pulled forward and now I'm filling up the tracks with more rocks, and then I'll put the Legos on top and I think we'll be good.
Hang on, hang on. Well, things escalated quickly.
Yep.
We are officially stuck on another beach. Yay us.
All right, so that was a mess. A lot has happened since we showed you the mess we got in. A kind gentleman came, put tension on the back of the RV, allowed us to get out of there. Kalyn and I then decided that, probably not the best spot for us. Plus, we were kind of the laughing stock of the neighborhood at that point in time. So we pulled out. We didn't get video of this, but it was actually a semi-harrowing experience getting back up that road. We were spinning as we went. I just kept it pretty much floored the whole way up the hill. I heard Kalyn praying in the passenger seat that we would make it. And so now it is 9:51 and we are on to plan B, and hopefully plan B works out because the sun will be starting to set.
I know it's been a long day, Trin. We're almost done. Hey, we're only an inch off. We don't have to like dig ourselves a whole bunch of
rocks. The tires
rocks.
are up on top of everything.
See, even if we had stayed there, I feel like we would have sunk again. Well, we made it before the sun sets.
Barely. Thankfully that it's Alaska.
I know, and so it doesn't really set. But I'm just glad we're here and parked and hopefully get a good night's sleep.
And if all things goes if all things go according to plan, we'll be here for like a week and a half, which will be really nice to just kind of like get caught up on work, get into a flow, and yeah.
And it's not sketchy.
It's not.